Okay, good evening everybody, Phil here with another Transformers video review. Going to be heading back in time somewhat to Generation 1 for this review and perhaps the next couple of reviews. Simply because my G1 collection is growing again, and I've started buying figures that I've never really had before and was never really committed to getting. And for some reason, I was searching around on eBay and I was finding a few figures going for decent prices. So in the last couple of days I've bought Grapple, Skywarp and Mirage, who haven't arrived yet. I'm still waiting for those to be shipped out and arrive, but they're on the way, and I'm going to try and finish my Ultra Magnus that I showed in the tour of my video review. But today I just wanted to focus on something that's it's a really big figure, it's a really kind of important figure in G1, but one that I never actually thought I'd own, and that is G1 Devastator. Let me just move him a little bit. Now the reason I never thought I'd own him is because he's so damn expensive. Now even on eBay, 20 years later, he still fetches upwards of £50 to £100. I mean, to get him fully complete with all the little individual weapons and stuff, you're looking at a fair amount of money. He's going to be quite expensive, and I just wasn't willing to pay that much for what is essentially some little plastic non-posable figures. I know they've got die-cast in them, but even so, because they're G1, they don't have a great deal of posability. And I know there's the added bonus of the fact they combine, but 70 quid is still a lot of money for something that pretty much does that in combined mode. So this cost, I think including postage, it cost about 13 quid, but it's not Hasbro, it's a knockoff. And I was fully aware of the fact that it was a knockoff when I bought it. And you can see it's a knockoff because the Decepticon badge is the same shape, but it's not actually a Decepticon badge, it's just a different style, differently styled badge. I mean, as far as I'm aware, all the details are the same, the head's the same, all the characters are the same, all the the sculpts are the same, and they are the same toys. It's just the quality is a little bit poorer, and when I say a little bit, I mean a lot. Yeah, there's loose joints all over the place. I've taken out one of Long Haul's wheels already, and I've had to put it back in. But I mean, from a distance, you look at it through the camera like this, and you can't really tell the difference, aside from the stickers. It looks like G1 Devastator. It's the same colour, it's green and purple, and that'll do for me. Yeah, to get one for 15 quid. I don't know if I've overpaid for that or not. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I think it's worth about 15 quid. And generally the knockoffs on eBay do seem to be going for £15. I bought this off somebody who had displayed it. It wasn't mint in box or anything, so that I knew it. It was the picture that he had was it out the box, so I knew what I was getting when I ordered it. It wasn't one of these Japanese companies that claim it to be mint in sealed box, but it's actually a piece of shit that's going to fall apart on you as soon as you get it out. So I knew what I was getting before I ordered it, and I can't say I'm disappointed. For the fact that it stays like that on my shelf, I'm very happy with it. So that's combined mode, and the reason I said it was important is because it was the first combiner released, the first one to appear in the show, and the first toy, I believe, combiner released. And I think its first appearance is at the end, the last episode of Series 1. I believe that's right. And then, of course, over the next 2 or 3, well, how many was it? Over the next 3 series, you get Menasor, Defensor, Computron, who else? Predaking, the Abominus, and I think there's one more. Oh, Superion. I think that's all of them. I might be missing one. And don't ask me to name the individual teams because I can't remember them. So these are the Constructicons. You've got the Combaticons make Bruticus, that's one. The Aerial Bots make Superion. The Terracons make Abominus. The Predacons make Predaking. The Protectobots make Defensor. The Stunticons make Menasor. And the Technobots make Computron. I missed out Computron. The Technobots make Computron. I think that's all of them. I get confused easily trying to remember who makes what and what the teams are called. Don't ask me to name the individual robots because I can't. I can for Devastator, or at least I can for the most part. But I mean, that's for knockoff Devastator. That looks pretty good for me. Yeah, it looks like Devastator. It's the same colour as Devastator. It's the same size as the original Devastator, but it's just all plastic and a little bit worse quality-wise. Well, let's get them all into their individual robot modes. So just to do that, we'll start with the feet. Just simply pop them off, and you can tell it's a knockoff. Just put the main body to one side, because what should happen is his head should pop in to stabilise these arms, but you know, you can't. That head's not moving. Okay, so that's basically. There you are, look, bits falling off all over the place. Where did that go? That goes up there. Excuse me. There we are, and I believe that's Scrapper. This is Mixmaster. So that's his. Oops. So that's Mixmaster's vehicle mode, which is a cement mixer. Then to get him into robot mode. No, that's wrong. Now that is quite loose on mine, so you have to get it at just the right angle to get him to stand up properly. We'll come back to the main body and we'll take the arms off. So we'll start with, I think this is Scavenger. Either that Scavenger and that Scrapper, or that Scavenger and this is Scrapper. I think this is Scavenger and that's Scrapper there. So you just take the arm off, it just slides in there, and that's his mode, the bulldozer. Let's get him into robot mode. Nice and simple, as with all G1 stuff. And as you can see, you can tell it's a knockoff because that looks fucking horrendous, doesn't it? As an actual toy, that is horrible. His arms don't even go down by his side. This is that bad. It's so knockoff. That's about as good as you're going to get it. And then high tower, that's the little peg that plugs into Devastator, so you push that down. That's his vehicle mode. So in order to get to robot mode, this one actually does come with his little handgun, the others don't. So that just slots in there. Yeah, I don't put it in his gun, in his hand in robot mode, because it just looks rubbish, him just having one. And that I think is the worst of the 6 of them. I think there should be stickers on there. Some of them have got stickers on, some haven't. The stickers are all over the place. I'm not particularly fussed on. I might get a set of repro label stickers and give him at least a G1-esque or a G1 sticker set, but that's just horrible. So that's his robot mode, and then we'll take high tower, just pop the head off. That's vehicle mode, and then nice and simple, that's robot mode. And last but not least, take out long haul, take out the little waste piece, vehicle mode, and robot mode. I'm not going to take the arms out because, as you can see from there, that's where I ripped the wheel out. Just trying to get this joint out. It's so badly made that I'm not going to try and pull it out because I have screwed it back in somewhat. It just kind of ripped apart in my hand. So that's the Constructicons. And the thing that I liked about this one is the fact that there were 6 of them, and it wasn't just one big robot with 4 little robots that form the arms and the legs. Yeah, the fact that they're all the same size and they all combine to make the robot kind of look decent. Yeah, you had 2 legs, 2 waist sections, and 2 arms. Whereas you get like Superion or Bruticus, who have one massive robot who will stand kind of that tall, and then 4 limbs that just kind of plug in as drones, basically, that can form any part of the body. But there you have it. G1 knockoff, remake, whatever you want to call it, Constructicon Devastator. Till next time, stay safe.